Today's video is definitely something out of the ordinary. So Laurie and I wanted to share with you all why we still love Colorado even after all these years of living here. Well, stay tuned. I am kidnapping Laurie and taking her to some of my favorite spots around Colorado Springs, my favorite things to do, and also into some of the neighborhoods that I love nearby. And then Laurie's going to kidnap me and do the same thing. So here we go.
So what the heck are we up to today? We always have to make it interesting. We don't want to get bored doing this. We do a ton of real estate here. But today, Kaylee and I were like, let's go and see if we can guess our favorite neighborhoods, our favorite lifestyle thing to do here in Colorado Springs, and our favorite restaurants or things to eat here in the area. I've lived here for 20 years. Kayleen is a Colorado native. So why do we live in Colorado still and choose to raise our own families here and not leave? And what are our favorite things to do? And this is what we share with our clients as well. So right now we're going to kidnap each other. I know Kayleen is on the scene right now. Actually, I was kidnapped, and so I am looking. Oh, but see, this is what happens.
She's getting kidnapped.
I know, it's kind of a weird feeling
Sorry.
to like have that over your face, to be honest. But we wanted to see if we could guess where we are at. We are together all the time. Obviously, we do a ton of real estate here. You're going to want to drop those numbers into your phone, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to stay tuned to the end. You're going to see our favorite lifestyle thing to do here. I think I picked the best one for this whole thing. So you can let us know who you think has the best lifestyle, and we have an interactive component too. We want your input. So for right now, we're going to head over to the scenes, and I'm actually going to jump on my computer and show you some great restaurants looking back on it, where Kalene and I chose and after we got kidnapped. So let's look at the food here in Colorado Springs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is top restaurants here in Colorado Springs. Of course, you can hit TripAdvisor up and take a look at the top. But what I want to recommend is, one is you watch this video and see the top two places. There's also a couple of cool places that are new here, are actually downtown area. The northern sections are expanding rapidly. We have tons of food trucks. So you can go to breweries and get some of your brewskis, as one of our real estate partners would say, and grab some food as well. As rock and roll sushi is one of my absolute favorite for sushi. They're at Sundays at the Goat Patch. Just a little FYI, you're welcome. My favorite thing to do on a Sunday, ask my husband. So, but we also have, if you reach out to us, we can give you this amazing resource that is right here. It is our top restaurants here in the area, and we're adding to it all the time. Another one that just opened, I recommend to go for a drink. It's a little expensive sometimes for dinner, but Luminate downtown has a patio rooftop, overlooks that Front Range as well. And so you can see we have actually hotels, we have shopping, because that's important, things to do, our top things to do here in the area as well. And then our top breweries as well, because if you're moving to Colorado, you know that we are known for our breweries throughout the entire state. So right now we're going to hop on. You're going to see me kidnapped. Where is Kalene taking me? We're about to find out.
Okay, we are approaching. I have kidnapped Laurie.
It's getting hot in here.
And now I want to take you to some of my favorite spots here in Colorado Springs. I'm going to start off just so you're in a good mood. I'm going to take you for my favorite drink downtown.
Okay, give me some hints.
Colorado Springs. So first hint, we've done a video here before, but they have a menu that's ever changing. Do you have any guesses? No?
Denver Biscuit Company.
No. Next thing. So an ever-changing menu. There's multiple restaurants in one area.
The food court at Chapel Hills.
Strike two are downtown.
Okay, downtown.
And then I'll give you another hint. There's really cool things to do out front. Like they have cornhole. They have an awesome bar. That's why it's my favorite drink.
We're at the Well.
You're right. All right. So now that she guessed the right place,
what is the favorite drink? Do I have a certain drink I'm having, or
yeah, you're gonna have own? No, I forget what it's called, but it's one of their. They have a happy hour down here. It's like $2 off their specialty cocktails. It's one of their specialty cocktails.
We're a little early for happy hour.
It's probably not going to be happy hour, but it has gin. Excuse me. passion fruit and crunchy ice. Here we go.
Okay, so I did take off my blindfold because I was kind of concerned people would wonder what is going on. But Kalene and I love our job. We are one of your top real estate agents here. Well, agents, plural. We have a great group called Colorado's Finest Agency, and we push out a ton of content all about moving to Colorado. If you're thinking of moving here, give us a call or text, original YouTube. We help people all the time. You're going to put those numbers in your phone. Do it. Let's go check it out.
Okay, so favorite place. I love it here because of this cocktail, but they also have different restaurants that are in here. It's almost operates like a food court, but they have live music, things to do. My favorite food here is a burrata that has
After you.
sorry, go for it. It's a burrata that's at one of the restaurants at the end. It has like a chili sauce over it. But for now, we're doing a cocktail. So come in, Lori.
If I have to. If I have to.
I know it's a tough job,
I
but
told her to pick her favorite restaurant. Of course, she picked the cocktail. So we're gonna give. I said I would
I
try
said I
if
wanted to
I had
keep you in a good mood today.
I know. Where did we order this?
Over
cocktail?
here.
Oh,
Come
okay.
sit over here.
So this is the Well. We have highlighted this before, so you can see a lot of different eating areas, coffee. A lot of people who work downtown, live downtown.
Have a seat right here, my
right
friend.
here. Okay.
Right
I'm gonna
here.
show these other restaurants real quick.
Okay.
So as Kalene's ordering my drink, which is very important, I just wanted to show you. So here is a fresh organic juice, iced tea place.
I want
and then you have
2 of the mini
Taiwan
moons of
street
Saturn.
food.
Can I see 2 IDs?
Yes.
And you also have
I'll have her come back.
Silver Central American cuisine.
Here's
And last but
mine.
not least, you have some sandwiches, shovel ready. So a lot of options here. So you can stop at one place. They have a great outdoor patio. I want to show you that as well. And then also the activities. So you can bring your kids here and you guys can eat and drink. And
I
have
was
your kids
talking
entertained.
getting a drink order in the middle of your tour. I
Uh-oh,
apologize.
maybe you have, okay, we'll see what it looks like. I'm showing you my ID because I'm so young. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So,
I was-
all right, I'm going to put this right in front of these. This is, see the crunchy ice?
Oh, it does have that's like Sonic Ice.
It's Sonic Ice.
My daughter wanted one of those for Christmas and it was $1,000 for the Sonic Ice machine.
And then,
So she didn't get it, just so we all know.
but look, they make all these fancy cocktail drinks. Like there's so many things here. But that's what I like. It's easy. Like if you want to just stop in for a drink.
Aren't these called
They
bitters?
have a coffee
These
shop.
bitters?
They're bitter.
See?
Oh, and they
Next
have
job is going to be a bartender. He laughs.
No, I didn't. Not a cruel laugh.
Okay, a good laugh. Okay.
just
Go with that.
pretend with her. Oh, look, see, they overflow it.
Oh, good, more ice.
Lots of ice. And then he puts some fancy bitters or something.
My bitters,
Good
see?
idea.
It's almond, isn't it? Something weird.
These ones are a mix of Angostura and orange.
I wouldn't have
And
guessed that.
orange.
I
Yeah.
would have got the orange.
But then here comes the moon part. They give you a cherry in your drink.
Oh,
And that's like the Saturn, I think.
and some mint, looks like.
And a lot of mint, and they spray it. They're fancy.
What's your guess on the spray?
Peppermint?
Sugar water.
Mint. What is it?
Absinthe.
Epsom?
Absinthe.
Absinthe.
Is that a liquor?
It is.
Yeah.
Absinthe?
They sell it. I went to Prague and they sell it, and actually in Prague they light it on fire before you drink it.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
That
we don't.
sounds
They don't
fun.
do that here, so don't worry. That's the evening routine.
That's
So the last
early
thing
for the
to
Yeah,
come
after 10 p.m.
is the Saturn. There's the beauties.
Oh, it is very pretty.
And this is why you were kidnapped and brought down
Thank
to
you.
the well. It was
It was
all
a good
for
choice.
this.
I'm gonna have a hard time beating this. Actually, I'm gonna beat you. You're gonna love mine. All right, so if you have to be kidnapped, the well is a good place to go. Make sure if you're visiting Colorado Springs or moving here, we have a list of all of our favorite places. This is just one of them, but the well is amazing. So, cheers. So another part of the well that we love is they have these cornhole sets that you can play with friends or your kids can play, and you have these outdoor fireplaces. And then also, I don't know if you can see from right now, but you do overlook Pikes Peak as well on this gorgeous patio. So you can sit, Kalene, come this way for a minute. So you can sit over here and get a great look at the downtown area as well as Pikes Peak.
All right, Lori, on to our next thing, I'm going to take you to my favorite neighborhood. It's close to the well down here.
Okay.
But you're going to have to guess where we're at. So get in the car.
Okay.
Goat Pouch.
Nope.
Well, I guess
you can eat
you
there with
like
food
going there all the time.
I like to drink there, but not. You have to. I guess there's.
So
Rock
is
and
there
roll sushi's
food
good.
or what?
Yeah, there's food. There's both.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna say food.
No more guessing. I'm gonna take you right there. I had the staff bring Kalene out here. Okay, so
I can't breathe.
you're cheating. I can see you kind of peeking. Don't peek. All right, so I drove Kalene here. So this is my favorite place. It doesn't involve wine or beer. I was telling Kalene, I think our viewers.
What? I think you're lying.
You could be incorporated into here. All right, this is my favorite place to eat. I wouldn't come here on an everyday basis.
Pepper tree.
No, I did go eat pepper the other day, and it's somewhere you wouldn't think of, but I did. It was amazing, but it's not
Famous Steakhouse.
Nope. You could have breakfast, lunch, or dinner here.
Ooh.
Breakfast, all three, and you could have happy hour. I mean,
Broadmoor.
no, but I do love the Broadmoor as well. That was my favorite until I came here. This one,
I can see. We're at Garden of the Gods.
we are. I love it. Look at how beautiful this is.
It is like ridiculous.
I cannot wait to show you where we just got to
Like, look at even the gardening.
You sit here and eat over this. I know. My gardening does not look like that. I need to hire
like
them.
on my bucket list one day, guys, is to like come over here and like disrupt all the peace and to dive like.
All right, so what are you finding for us to eat for appetizer?
Well, I know Lori wants white wine.
I do.
So I was going to pick out a white wine for you.
Okay.
And because I'm with you, I'm going to drink Moscato.
Ooh.
And then I think to share, we should do, just because we're on video, I don't want to do chicken wings, but maybe warm goat cheese.
Okay. Yeah, I like warm goat cheese. Oh, the camera wants to be back by the Garden of the Gods. Okay. All right, so we have our delightful appetizer. Kalene is going to show it to us.
All right, so look in this little blue robin egg pot. We have a goat cheese dip with our fancy white wine, because this is Lori's favorite thing to do. Cheers. All right, why are you in my clip?
Because I am now kidnapping you and taking you to my favorite neighborhood here in
Colorado Springs. I thought we were getting work done.
No, we just did a restaurant. We had a nice little beverage. We had a glass of wine.
That was too fun.
That was too fun. There's no wine.
So now you're taking me to your favorite neighborhood?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Kalene and I see neighborhoods probably daily here, if not hourly.
Pretty much.
So we know our neighborhoods inside and out, but what are some of our favorites? And so we're going to show you a little clip here.
We always have new favorites.
I'm taking you right now.
Okay.
Kind of close to our office is our first. I kind of gave it away a little bit, but
Oh.
I want you to guess. I'm going to give you 3 clues, and then we're going to take you out in the streets and show what these houses will actually look like here, if you would move here. But this is one of I go back and forth of where I buy my next home. I have like 5 different places.
Broadmoor.
No, but that's a really great area, but I have to win the lottery first.
Okay.
So the next one would be, it is surrounded by a lot of coffee shops.
Oh, Colorado City.
No. This one is, it's named after a tree, has a lot of historic homes.
Wood Avenue.
Yes, Wood Avenue, Tejon Avenue, the Old North End.
Okay, so I get to take this off, right?
Take it off. So let's go.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, look at this house. I mean, such character. If you could, that's why I said renovations, because these homes are probably built from
1900s.
Early 1900s. We had a couple clients. They were young. They did all the renovations on their own. They had a lot of energy. Emily and Tyler, if you're watching this, you know who you are. They've done like 2 of them now. But I'd hire it out now. But these homes, like this one, it's a little bit overgrown. This person doesn't watch our YouTube videos. But next to this amazing, huge home, I don't know if I want one this big, but each home is so different. And this is what I'm talking about by the canopy trees as well. In the fall, when the pumpkins come out, which if you watch any of the videos, you know is my favorite, it is gorgeous. Kalene, tell me, if you had a viewpoint right now, what home would you pick to live on if you had to pick
That one, the brick. Come here. Come here. Let's look. No, no, no. Come to the brick. Look at this. I have to say, these are like estates. Like it's, and there would be history. You would have to do historical, like you can't just replace stuff. It's historic. See, I told you I would pick the brick. And look at the iron fencing around it and the giant pine trees. But what I love about this area, I think you're right, is they have the Santa Fe Trail. Some of these homes have the views still, but Old North End is amazing. And they have a super tight-knit community. We have a friend that lives down here, and they all bike together on, I don't know, Thursdays or whatever. And you're right, look at the canopying trees. I think you're right. I do love it down here too.
See, one of my favorite neighborhoods, kind of outside the box. Sometimes I go from modern, new, and then I come down here.
This does remind me of your like France dream.
I do have a France dream as well. So I have a mountain home dream, a home here, and then I have a France home.
And look, that looks like a barn. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, this is a good one too. That front porch.
And the iron fencing.
Lemonade.
Oh, I would. Maybe I like this one better. Look, somebody's already prospecting this house. Enough.
Contact us.
Contact us. We are the best.
Look at those flower boxes. I also like gardening. Beautiful, beautiful area. I do love Wood Avenue.
Here's the pink house.
Here's the pink house.
Right next door. So much character. I have to say, I love coming like bike riding down here and just like walking around, especially during the holidays. Like there's so much character down here. Check out the sidewalks though. Like you can tell there's bigger shrubbery. Like they've had to, so you can actually go across the concrete. They've had to shave it down. You know, it's just definitely more mature landscaping.
The mountains are right there. I mean, what I love about it is it's quiet. Like, listen. When we're not talking, which I know is not frequent, where you're close to downtown, but it's quiet, and so you can have the best of both worlds.
That looks like Father of the Bride. So now comes the interactive part to our video. You'll want to drop a comment below, house 1, 2, or 3. So house 1 is this cute little pink bungalow, a gardener's dream. You can't really see, but out towards the front and over to the side by the picket fence, there's tons of beautiful flowers. This cute little bungalow with tons of character.
So maybe a little cheaper with some renovations involved. Would you pick this one?
So that's number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
So number 2 is the cute barn style home. It looks like it's well kept, pretty simple, has the front porch sipping kind of lifestyle. But would you pick number 1, cute with character, that's cheaper, or 2, that's done and is ready to go, but maybe for a little bit higher price tag? Or is number 3 the one that's for you? So you may have to take a little bit higher price tag, but it's the home of your dreams. This brick home with wrought iron fencing and all of the modern updates, but you may have to forego some lifestyle wants to be able to afford this home. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I'm getting Laurie from our what is she doing? She needs help. So I am, before you get out, you have to guess where we're at.
Okay.
So get a little fresh air.
It's getting hot in here.
So we are at a place in Colorado Springs, and you know my favorite word. What is it?
Oh, what kind of word?
Like a house describing word, that cute little
bungalow.
Bungalow. So there's cute little bungalows down here. It's near a golf course here in Colorado Springs, near Wood Avenue, kind of. But they're affordable, and I like them because there's a lot of Airbnbs.
So I'm guessing the area of town?
Yeah.
Right now,
Yep.
right?
You're guessing what neighborhood
Airbnb,
I like.
So it's got to be R2.
Yep.
You're going to have to be in
scan it to you. Old Colorado City.
Skip. Nope. Try again.
Old Colorado City?
Yep.
So we're, can I open my,
You can open your eyes. Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's right out here, ladies and gentlemen.
So look how cute these are.
Kalene always,
I
never
like
knew this when I
bungalows.
first met her, but she does love bungalows. All right, so as you can see, now I know where we're at. Kalene loves bungalows. Ever since I met her, she's always like, I love a bungalow. So she loves like the old Colorado City. There's some in downtown, but they're cute, quaint little houses that have like a little patio on them. You know, probably about 900 square foot on the main level. Some of them may have a basement, so you may have to double that. A lot of them will not have a garage. This one right here does. If Kalene wants to pan over there, a single car garage bungalow. This is not too far from my Airbnb that I host down here in the old Colorado City area. It's great because a lot of times in Colorado City, or I'm sorry, in Colorado Springs, you cannot have Airbnbs. Whereas if they're zoned R2, R3, you may be able to have an investment property and have an Airbnb as well. What's great about this area in old Colorado City is you're probably about 7 minutes from downtown. You're close to trails. The last review I had on Airbnb was 5 stars. His feedback was they were a young couple. She did nursing, he worked from home. They had a Tesla, they charged it, they would hop on bikes, they'd hit the trails right outside of that and visit all the little coffee shops, quaint, cute restaurants, garden centers, all around old Colorado City. Great area if you want something quaint, cute, modern living here in Colorado Springs. If you're thinking of moving to Colorado Springs, reach out, drop those numbers below in your phone. We are the top real estate agency here in Colorado Springs. About to hit by a car, that's how much I love you, but reach out. We'd love to help you make Colorado your home.
Wow, that was exciting. What I love about these two areas are all of the character that's in the homes. There's anything from affordable to $1 million homes in these areas, but I want to get on the MLS and show you all what's actually available as of today and what type of home and style of home are very typical in these areas. So let's jump on over to the MLS. Okay, so here in the MLS, I was trying to narrow it down. So this was my area, Old Colorado City, and you know, it kind of runs, it's a great area if you're looking at purchasing investment properties. A lot of these properties are zoned for multifamily. A lot of them, though, are historical builds. You can see anything here. Let me zoom in just maybe a little bit more. 399,000, and then there's a 1.6 million right down the road from there. So let's kind of see what the difference is. So it looks like a larger home, more of an estate. Let me see what the deal, like why that price difference. So there's 4,400 square feet, year built 2008. That's interesting to me. It must have been a historical rebuild, which is super interesting. Let's see here, west side of Colorado Springs, it's a 6-bed, 4-bath, looking for the zoning. So it is zoned R2, so that is multifamily. That could be part of the value down there. Let's go over here to the one right across the way and try to figure out this price difference. So this one was built in 1888, half the square footage, just over 2,000 square feet. It's a 3-bed, 3-bath. It is also zoned R2, which is super interesting. And it actually looks in pretty decent shape, especially for 1888. What you have to be willing, and I don't know if you can see like above this door, because you're dealing with homes that were built you know, hundreds of years ago, you're going to have to be willing to go through the inspection process, know that there's going to be you know, red flags that come up just because they have to, you know, there's lead-based paint as a possibility. There's also asbestos as a possibility. So sometimes those inspections, and a lot of times we'll also see like a recommendation to get an engineer out there. These foundations were, you know, put together depending on era and depending on the history of the home, maybe it had been touched. But a lot of times you'll just have to be willing to go through the process but you can have some incredible homes, multifunctioning. You know, a lot of these have the alleyways instead of the, you know, for parking, they'll have detached garages. But Old Colorado City, I just love the bungalows. I love the fact that you can get in to affordable housing. You're very close to downtown. So let's see here. Let me zoom back out. So here's this Old Colorado City area. Right over here is the Manitou Springs, the Manitou Incline, and this is downtown Colorado Springs right here. So that's one of the areas that you know, we had gone to and wanted to show you just on the MLS what you can get. So now let's jump over to the Old North End, Wood Avenue, which Laurie picked as her favorite area. Let's go check that out on the MLS as well. Okay, so we, Old North End is a little interesting. So this is downtown Colorado Springs. If you zoom in here, this is Monument Creek, and the Santa Fe Trail goes side by side with Monument Creek. So this is just north of the downtown area. You'll see here Wood Terrace and Wood Avenue. So let's see here, one that is active on the market here, built in 1895. It is in the Old North End Historic District. Finished square footage is 4,600 square feet. Total square footage is 5,028. But this is listed at 1.3, almost $1.4 million. Let's see what is going on in this historic home. A lot of these, the value is just being on the road itself, because they can go even a lot higher as far as price point goes right down here. And so there's still room in the budget to be able to add finishes and improve this property and still have the comps and the values right here. So this looks like the primary home, and it looks like there's a detached garage and possibly secondary living quarters in that detached. Yep, and that's where, so this is a perfect home, in my opinion, to be able to generate some income. You can live in the primary, rent out that secondary home, or vice versa. Let's see what else there is. Some of these homes on Wood Avenue directly across from the park and that area, you'll get direct views of Pikes Peak. And there's also hospitals right now down here. You can, you know, ride bikes downtown, go to those breweries, restaurants as part of your day-to-day. But all of the homes down here, you'll have to have a love or an appreciation for character, historic homes, maybe wanting to refinish and keep a historic value to some of these homes. And you'll want a pretty healthy budget, I would say, to get into the Old North End, right around $700,000. I've seen homes down here up to $3 million. So I don't disagree with Laurie. Wood Avenue here in Colorado Springs is one of those areas that, you know, people attain to live down there. Old North End is amazing. It's an amazing community. But just wanted to show you on the MLS what you can get for your money and for the lifestyle down here. So let's go ahead. I think we are going to go ahead and jump out in these areas and see what there is to do in these neighborhoods as far as lifestyle goes and what your day-to-day living looks like. Let's go.
Okay, so here we are yet again. I'm going to kidnap Laurie and have her guess what my favorite thing. So you're going to have to trust me on here. And this is weird. I know.
It's
you're
going to buy a house from us.
She has
People
to hold my hand
when they move from out of state. Okay.
All right, but come over here. Come over here. I'm going to show you something. All right, there's a step
up. Is there
there's a step up.
Oh, okay. I feel it.
All right, now put your hand on this, and you have to guess.
This is like a haunted house.
What my favorite thing to do here downtown near the well.
Oh, this is a break. Near the well?
Yeah.
Oh, you love to bike, but you love to bike on the Santa Fe Trail. That's her thing. She loves to bike. One time, I'm gonna take this off.
Why did you get it the first time? You're supposed to struggle.
Well,
you got
because
it.
I felt this.
Oh, so you knew.
I knew. But one time, Kalene always loved the Santa Fe Trail. When my kids were smaller, we had a, what do they call the bike wagons, or with the bike thing in the back of it. And we hopped on the Santa Fe Trail at Woodman. I know I look kind of ridiculous, so you can comment below how ridiculous I look right now with my bandana and my poofy hair. But we biked down here to the Wilbur's, what is that, the fountain down there?
Oh, yeah,
Wilbur Fountain. I got the kids ice cream. I was like, we're going to do this. It's going to be so great. It was the hardest bike ride of my life because we bike down and then you have to bike back up, and it's like all
it does
uphill
suck to go
going
back up. So ride down here
you love it.
and call a friend to get you back home.
Yes, like it's like when you like go like adventure skiing and you have to like have someone pick you up at the end because there's nowhere to like actually.
That's biking on the Santa Fe Trail for
biking
sure.
on the Santa Fe Trail for sure. So I can see how you love it.
All right, so back in the studio here, now is going to be what you waited for. You're going to want to stay tuned to the very end for this because it is my favorite place here in Colorado Springs. Views are spectacular and it's right in your backyard. So if you move here, you can take full advantage of all of this. But I did want to talk about the little bit of lifestyle things to do here. I'm going to hop on my computer and show you why people love living in Colorado, why they pay top dollar to live here. So let's go take a look at my computer. All right, so again, reach out to us. We have this great things to do clip right here looking at you. So as you can see, Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peacock Railway, Olympic Museum. It's a great interactive museum. Kids love it as well. The incline, not for the faint of heart. We'll show you some easier hikes to do around here as well. Cave of the Winds, Paint Mine, Seven Falls. I mean, there is so much to do here. One of our largest industries is the travel industry here. We get a lot of tourist money coming into Colorado Springs, especially in the summertime as well. So what I would love to point out to you is you know, people move here, they are astonished by how many hikes you can do. You can do hikes from almost anywhere in the city. And so what does that look like? We use All Trails all the time. They'll tell you difficulty levels, how long it is. I use it a lot of times if I'm taking my kids out to see, you know, is it an easy one? Are they going to die halfway through and then I got to deal with that the whole time? And then, so that's one thing we're going to show you. And the other one is the Santa Fe Trail. Kalene loves the Santa Fe Trail. I was just going to show you this trail map. People take advantage of this all the time. It goes up and down the entire Front Range, and you can spend forever. Where did my map go? It doesn't like to stay up. But as you can see, quick, it goes up and down that whole area. I think I got to pay to take more advantage of that. But I can get you another one as well. We have some more options. So let's right now, we're going to go kidnap each other, and we're going to show each other our favorite things to do. And tell us which one is your favorite below. Make sure you comment below. I'd love to know what your favorite thing to do here in Colorado Springs.
All right, Kalene.
I'm patiently waiting.
We are here.
I don't like.
We have arrived.
I don't like surprises.
I know you don't like this.
All right, where do I go?
Okay, so come with me.
All right. Please tell me if there's a step.
There's a step.
You're going really quick.
There's a step up.
Okay.
Now go stand right here. Right there.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite places to go. You can probably hear Kalene's car. She didn't drive here.
What did I?
I just put her in the seat, so don't
You're
comment
behind me. Should I turn around?
No, turn around. All right. So tell me, or no, I'm going to give you some clues. All right. This is one of my favorite places. Take my kids and go hiking.
Ute Valley Park.
Nope. Okay. This has, if you can see, one of the most places in Colorado Springs that has miles and miles of trails that are along the Front Range that if you went hiking every day, you probably wouldn't hit the same one.
Pulpit Rock.
No. Okay, one more time. All right, this is going to give it away, so I'm just going to give it to you. So this is the #1 park almost in America that has a visitor center where you
I know, visitor center. Garden of the Gods.
Yep, okay, take off your view.
Yay!
Let's turn around. You can see it. See how amazing that is? I mean, honestly, like, does that get any better of a place to visit here in Colorado Springs? The Garden of the Gods is a beautiful place full of trails. I mean, even if you are not an avid hiker, I took my grandparents here and they could just walk around the base of that.
Well, come look at this. Like, even as a local here, like, you come up here during your, like, homecoming, your family photos. I'm losing my shoes. But like no other place in Colorado says you're in Colorado Springs like this.
I mean, you just have hiking trails. I mean, even right here, we're at the lookover, and you can hike down here. I mean, just full of outdoor activity, all in this area. And there's people who are, you can see the campers that come through here. You can see the bikers throughout here that use this as their playground. You even got a cowgirl hat. Great location here. Drones are not permitted. Don't bring your drone. Overlook area, great option. What I love about the lifestyle here in Colorado is these places everywhere that you go.